Hello, everybody. In today's podcast, we are going to talk about if in school the teacher should put more or less homework. We are looking through different points of view if these are beneficial for the students in their academic life. Also, we're going to be checking at the historical facts that the homework has had at school. That is the mainly reason why we brought these personalities to the show, like Carlos García and Victoria Gonzalez, so we can discuss about this topic. But first, let's define what is homework. Homework is the schoolwork that is required to do at home. This in purpose to review what was in this class. So guys, what is your point of view? What do you think about homework? Mr. Garcia, you go first.
Thank you, Miss. I know that not everybody likes homework. Actually, I don't like it by myself. But I think that homework is very important for the knowledge of students and to clarify the topics in class. That's why I'm here. I'm going to talk about why I think we should give more homework to kids.
Thank you, Mr. Garcia. Now we are gonna listen to Mrs. Gonzalez's opinion. You may go on.
Well, let's clarify this. I do not think homework is evil or that we must disappear it from the face of the earth. What I think about homework is that it actually helps students to practice and review what they do in class. The problem comes when the teacher exceeds the amount of homework. Literally, students do not have free time. How are they supposed to develop their social skills, to enjoy their life and their family if they live with their heads stuck in bunches of books and notebooks? We must remember that life is practical, not theoretical. Instead of considering increasing the task, we must consider reducing it.
That's great. So now that we know what each other of you is going to talk about, we can start this discussion. Who would like to go first?
I would love to talk first.
That's amazing. We're going to start with Mr. Garcia and the reasons why students should be given more homework. You may start.
Okay, first of all, I would like to rectify my position, which is in favor of more homework. I know the thoughts of teenagers. I know that they don't like homework at all. But this doesn't take away the fact that it's necessary for our students' development. Studies conducted by the Dominican Republican portal dictates that the best way to remember and improve the skills of a student is through repetition. The study counted with 100 students of different ethnic groups and sexes, where it was demonstrated that doing several homeworks during a long period of time allowed young people to know their subjects better. In the end, an exam was shown in which the highest grades were among those that received the highest amounts of homework. This does nothing more than clarify. The constant repetition of content makes the domination of this easier. We have cases like those of South Africa where they have a program of 16 daily hours of school and 3 minimum hours of homework are grounded, which shows an increase in the knowledge and development of the students. The numbers don't lie. The knowledge of Asian countries who are more demanding with homework shows that these are extremely necessary. We can deny this data. They don't only help the students' knowledge field, but also in the planning and resolution of problems. These are the reasons why I think that more homework should be implemented in schools. And always remember and apply that the practice makes the master.
We just heard the reason why Mr. Garcia believes that more homework should be implemented. Now we go with the opposite opinion. Let's listen to Mrs. Gonzalez's point of view. You can start.
Perfect, I'm ready. So basically my posture is against the idea of teachers leaving more homework. Whoever said that more homework means a better educational level must not have heard about Finland and its excellent education system that has positioned them, according to the newspaper Independent and its article, 11 best school systems in the world in the first place. Their secret is that they don't leave any homework. I'm not saying that we should implement a system like the Finland in a radical way, but this clearly shows us that a smaller number of tasks is not counterproductive to education. It can also improve it. The OECD, cited by the page chose to study, says that the average number of hours students spending doing homework or other studies tends not to be related to performance. So we see that practice does not necessarily make the teacher. Saturday students with homework will not make the difference. The amount of homework affects in how much time and dedication it takes to make it. A lot of homework results with the students dedicating little time to it because They focus more on doing it than to learn from it. Given this pressure, many times students prefer to pay someone to do their homework or even copy someone else. It is clear that in these cases, the primary function of the task is completely lost. Even in this situation, parents are harmed because there are times when they end up doing the task of their children, or sometimes they get too excited and they end up obstructing the children's learning. Jamie Remtel, Doctor of Education and Academic of the USAID, says that taking into account that many students have full school day, the school might need to have recreational spaces, and if the students are long in the schools, they need to occupy their minds and its energy in other kinds of things that are not the task of the school. Considering this factor, a task that takes more than 30 minutes a day does not advise it. The amount of homework that teachers leave today goes far beyond this recommendation. Children do not have free time to recreate, do not socialize with people. They even isolate themselves from their own family. Students do not coexist because they do not have time for it. They are not able to develop in other areas. His personal growth is limited. The same way homework directly affects in social life, it also affects the health of the student. It can cause problems such as stress and anxiety, and if there is no time to clear, the problems will accumulate. Listen, I do not say that we must eliminate the homework. I'm saying that we must decrease it or change it for more dynamic and less theoretical tasks, where the students interact with other people and not only with the computer and the books. These are the main reasons why I'm against the idea of teachers leaving more homework to the students.
Okay, so thank you, Mr. Garcia, and thank you, Mrs. Victoria. We can conclude on that we may or may not agree on teachers leaving homework, but at least we can say that schools and teachers in general should leave less homework, and this in purpose so that the students don't get to feel stressed. And yeah, I think that's it for this podcast. Thank you guys for being here with me. And yeah, that's it. Thank you.